Hello buddies, thanks for watching. So, I need your opinion. Did I make a mistake? I think I might have. Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Do you guys ever do this when you have an auction? Well, eBay has this new thing where you can do an auction and people can send you best offers if you allow best offers. And I like to do it because I like to see if there's any interest on my item, and it helps me to kind of gauge if I'm going to get a lot of bids. But also I have accepted offers in the past. So these vintage Furbies, we talked about it in the group. Somebody had sent it to me. We watched their auction. So I was looking through like the estate sale pictures for an estate sale that was last weekend. And I told my husband, I'm like, oh, they have the vintage Furbies. I want to get them and check it out. And I want to do a video on it. And I want to see how I do. Okay, so we got the Furbies. There were 7 left. I'm not sure how many there were total, but we went there on the last day. So I think some of them were already gone. There were no batteries in them, so I couldn't test them. They're kind of dirty. They're not like super clean. You can tell they've been played with, but most of them still have the original tags on them. I think all of them do except one. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance. I negotiated with the estate sale person since it was the last day. I did get them down some, but I paid more than I wanted to. So brought them home, tested them. I could not get the things to wake up. Okay, so the 2 in the front, I got to wake up like immediately, no problems. But they weren't the first ones I did, and I could not figure out what I was doing wrong. So I'm looking at YouTube videos, and I'm like, how do you wake up a Furby? What are these things supposed to do? So the first 2 work. The next row, which is just the one Furby, it just keeps running. It doesn't talk. Its eyes move and its ears move. It's very, very strange. But anyway, couldn't get it to work. So I'm guessing maybe it just needs jiggled around or something. I'm sure somebody can fix it. And the last 4, I can't get to work at all. So like I said, I searched YouTube. I'm like, how do you wake these things up? And one person's saying, turn them upside down, stick your finger in its mouth and shake it. And I'm thinking, I look ridiculous. I'm trying to get these things to work. And then I watched another video and they were like unsnapping the fur, taking the fur off. And I just stopped the video at that point. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to sell these as is and someone else can fix them. I'm sure there's people out there that love these things and they will know how to clean them up and they will know how to fix them. And, let's just see how an auction goes. So as I said, I started my auction at $49.99. I have 1 bid and 15 watchers. But before I got the 1 bid, I got an offer for $30. I got an offer for $38. I got an offer for $50. And the person said that they have a group of friends that like get together and they fix up these Furbies, and she wanted to give it to the group as a gift, which is super cool. But my auction was at $50, so I didn't accept that one. I didn't accept the other 2, obviously, but I had an offer for $70. And I kind of was letting it go pending, just kind of thinking about it. Like, what do I want to do? Maybe there's something valuable in here, like a rare one that I don't know about because I did not search them. The only one I looked up was the red one because it was easy to look up. But anyhow, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put them on there and see what happens. And I was letting it was pending, and I waited too long. Or maybe I didn't, I don't know, but I got a bid. So that cancels out the $70 offer, which is fine. I'm fine with that. So I'm going to go with the auction and hope for the best. So that's the update on my Furbies. So did I make a mistake? That is the question. Comment below. Let me know. Do you think I made a mistake? Would you have taken the $70? I know you don't know what I paid for them. I paid $20 for all 7, but I paid $20 thinking that they were going to work. So in my opinion, $20 was kind of high. I was hoping to have like $1 in each of them, maybe 2. So I did pay 20, but I wanted to do a video. I just kind of wanted to have some fun with this and see how it went. Okay, so let's just kind of go over here and look at some of the other vintage Furby lots. Let's look at my competition here. So we have a lot of 9, and these are going for $51. They have 14 bids. It does say vintage, but it does say one is electronic. So I'm guessing that's a newer one. These appear to be newer than the ones I have listed. I really don't know what Furby people are looking for. But yeah, so this is 5 untested, $17.50, 5 bids, $20.50 for 2 of them. And then here's mine. So you can see there's not a whole lot of them on there. Mine appear to be older, and let's go back to mine. I want to show you guys some pictures here. So the one in the front here on the right front, and then right behind it, those two are the same. One has tags and one does not. This back one in the back that's pink, I think it's called a Furby baby. So it's just a little bit smaller. The red one with the Christmas hat does pretty well, but it's not working. So anyway, they're a little dirty. I don't know how you clean them. I don't know if you can take the fur off and wash it, or if, I'm sure people that do this have a system, but these two have this little tag on them and it says Furby original. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Again, I didn't do much research. I'm going to put them on auction, and I'm going to let the people buying it determine the value. And I've just got a little description down here. I'm very upfront with everything. The 2 in the front are working when I tested them. The one in the second row turns on and moves, does not talk, does not fall back to sleep. I cannot wake up the back 4. I do not know much about these, so maybe there's a trick that I don't know about. And then I put the pink one's a Furby baby. You know, I could have put untested, but you know, I feel that honesty is the best way to go. I mean, nobody wants to be disappointed when they get something. I could have said untested, and somebody could have been assumed that they were going to get lucky and they were all going to work. And I'm just not that type of person. So my recommendation to you is test them and be honest. And if you test them and they don't work, tell people they don't work, guys. It's just not worth it. It's not fair to the buyer. Anyway, 15 watchers, 1 bid, $49.99 currently. I'm hoping I get past 70. Otherwise, I made a big mistake not taking that offer. And I still have 4 days, 6 hours to go. So I am going to put down in the description the link to this listing if you want to check it out and watch it to see what it ends up selling for. That would be cool. Also, the link to my Facebook group will be down below. I post tons of BOLOs. It's lots of fun. Please join us. And also down below, I'm going to post the video if you want to be featured on my channel. I feature eBay sellers that have BOLOs. It doesn't have to be a crazy BOLO. It just has to be something that has good profit margins. I'd love to feature you on my video. So just click below, watch that, and it'll tell you how to reach out to me to give me the details of your listings. And also, please, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And click the alerts button. That way you get alerts when I post new videos. Thanks for watching.